WAVE-3. All right, we are back, and you know, there's a lot of women who work in this building that I truly admire. If you'd like to raise a woman of distinction, you ought to think about the Girl Scouts. With me now is the CEO of Girl Scouts of Kentuckiana, Laura Tucker's back. Good to see you, Laura.
Good to see you, too. Thank you.
And I'm going to let you do the introductions here. I've been very impressed with this young lady, although I'm a little worried because she is so good on camera and on mic that she may take my job here. So, you want to do the official introduction?
Yeah, this is one of our nominees for Young Women of Distinction, Julia Bache, and she's phenomenal.
I can tell she's phenomenal. Julia, tell me a little bit about yourself. And I notice all these awards that you have on you. Boy, you've accomplished a lot in a very short period of time, have you not?
I have, thank you. Yeah, I was just officially awarded with my Girl Scout Gold Award, which is the highest award in Girl Scouting, equivalent to the Eagle Scout for boys. So I've been working for almost 2 years now on my project. I first nominated a Rosenwald school to be on the National Register of Historic Places, and then I created a traveling museum exhibition to educate the public about the historic Rosenwald schools, which, by the way, were started by Julius Rosenwald and Booker T. Washington to help improve the education of African American students in the South when our country was segregated.
Wow, Julia, I tell you what, I'm going to take back the offer to host the show. You're overqualified. Okay? You're a little bit too bright, so you don't want this. You got bigger and better things. All right, Laura Tucker, let's talk a little bit about that Gold Award. Now, obviously, Julia has accomplished a lot, but are there any criteria, any parameters, or people like Julia, they're so creative, these young ladies can just go out on their own and create a project?
You know, the Gold Award is a tough award for girls to earn. There's less than 6% of all Girl Scouts across the country actually attain the Gold Award. They have to really recognize a challenge in our community, and they have to create a sustainable solution, and that's the key. So it really requires leadership, critical thinking, strategy, you know, all those things. So very tough award to attain. That's why I'm so excited about this new event, Young Women of Distinction, John, because the stars are our girls. So it really connects the heart of our mission to our community. And we have two actual awards will be given. One is the Young Women of Distinction. 5 Gold Award girls have been nominated, and there will be one that will actually be declared our Young Women of Distinction. And then we also have a Young Alumni Award. And Teresa Reno Weber has been selected as our Young Alumni. As you know, she works for the Mayor's Office, the Performance Improvement Officer, and she was a Girl Scout. She attained her Gold Award, and now she's out there doing great things for our community.
Wow.
So we're very excited.
This is perfect. I would think for our viewers who are watching, and perhaps you have a daughter, maybe a granddaughter, whatever the case may be, and you say, you know, how can I help? You know, don't put it all on your shoulders. The Girl Scouts can help. For someone who's watching, and I want to talk a little bit more about your event, but first, for those who are interested in the Girl Scouts, maybe want to learn a little bit more about it, well, what would you recommend they do, Laura? Make a call? Is there meetings? Who would they see?
Yeah, absolutely. They could go to our website, gskentuckiana.org. They could talk to our wonderful Girl Scout volunteers out there. They could talk to our wonderful girls. But there's a lot of information about how to get involved. And we need volunteers. We need volunteers that want to step up to the plate and help lead girls in troops. So absolutely.
Women of Distinction. Julia, obviously you're up for this award. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
But tell me about your experience with Girl Scouts. Were you a Brownie? Did you move slowly up the ranks there? Tell me about your experience and some of the women you've met and some of the things you think you've learned via the Girl Scouts.
I did. I started as a Girl Scout in 1st grade, so I was a Brownie. And ever since then, the Gold Award has been my goal. When I was really young Girl Scout, I heard from an older Girl Scout who had earned her Gold Award, and she came to speak to our troop meeting, and I was just amazed at the wonderful things she had done giving back to her community. So that really inspired me to continue all the way through and earn my Girl Scout Gold Award.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
you certainly could be a mentor for other young ladies, and I love that, because that's what it is all about, isn't it? It's about paying it back, paying it forward, and you guys are very good at that, and I love that about the Girl Scouts. Okay, now talk to me more about what other awards are available on this night. We're going to throw the information up on the screen. Young Women of Distinction. What other awards are available that night, Laura?
Well, we're going to be giving out 2 awards. One is our Young Woman of Distinction. Like I said, there are 5 Gold Award girls that have been nominated for that. So you'll come out, you'll get to hear their stories, you know, what moved them, what they were passionate passionate about, how they move through this to actually attain their gold award. So phenomenal, phenomenal event where, as I said, the real stars are our girls. And then we're also going to be giving our Young Alumni Award, and Teresa Reno Weber has been nominated for that award. So we get to hear about her, the cause and effect that Girl Scout had on her life, and we're very proud of her. But this is our first, and it's going to be an annual event from now on. This is our very first Young Women of Distinction. It's going to be at the Galt House Saturday night from 6 to 9. So come on out. The tickets are only $75, and really listen to the stars of our show, which are these phenomenal young women that have made a difference in their community today. I mean, they're making a difference.
If you'd like to help young women, and especially guide them a little bit into the future and help us, I've always said it's so important, and here we go, here's an event where you can actually give back and enjoy yourself, do a good thing at the same time. We'll put that information up on the screen. Once again, the Galt House, great venue. Julia, if you were talking to your friends, or let's say you're talking to a friend's younger sister who's thinking about joining the Girl Scouts, thinking about becoming a Brownie, what would you tell them?
I would just tell them how great the Girl Scouting program is and how much you learn as a Girl Scout. For me, I've gained so much more confidence, as the Girl Scouts mission says. At the beginning of my Gold Award project, I was even a little nervous to make a phone call, but now I have grown so much, and I've even spoken at a national conference. So it's been really amazing to see how much I've grown as a person, and also to see how much I can give back to the community and make a difference in this world.
When you hear a young woman as well spoken as she is and as polished as she is, I see you smiling ear to ear. Isn't that nice, Laura?
Oh, I know.
That's what it's all about.
Cold chills. I know. They inspire me every single day, John. You know that.
That's what it's all
phenomenal.
about. Well, that's why you're doing the right work. You're a great mentor. We appreciate that. Okay, women of distinction, young women of distinction. Make sure you make it out to the Galt House. Get yourself a ticket and check into the Girl Scouts as well. If you have a young one in your life that you're concerned about or not concerned about, you just want the very best for. All right, coming up, we got a little hidden gem here. We'd like to talk about an event that's coming up. I'm just going to leave it at that, a hidden gem. So hang in there with us. We'll be right back on WAVE-3.